Alright, so I'm gonna start by putting the bed in there. Leave it about 2 inches out, sticking out right here. You don't want to get too far on the taper, otherwise, you'll be rolling on the taper. That's obviously no good. So here's your 0 point. You can see it turns real freely. It's not binding or anything. You can still turn it. And it's mainly, just because these rollers are so accurate that it allows it to turn so freely, like I am right now. You probably couldn't do this on any other machine. You see how accurate this is. It's real smooth. I'm just turning it with one finger. I'm going to bring it up to about 1/4 of a turn. Okay. And still, it's turning real smooth. No problems at all. Give it about 20-something turns. And I could just use one hand, but it's a lot easier to use both. I just pull with this hand and push with my right hand. Kind of do a rowing motion. I'll bring up to a 1/2 turn. And still, turns real freely. No problems at all, no binding or anything. Still turning really freely. It's important that your rollers are round, because if they're lopsided or anything like that, if there's a defect in them, it's going to show up in your bat. But we guarantee all our rollers are perfectly round. In a lot of machines that you see out there, the rollers may not be concentric, and they may not be round or whatever. And it does make a difference. You may not be able to see it, but it'll make a difference overall. I can guarantee you that. And go up to, I think it's about 3/4 of a turn. It's getting a little bit harder to turn, but it's still not too bad. Still manageable. I'm barely putting in much effort. But you're gonna want to have, the best equipment if you're doing a lot of bats. You definitely want rollers that are true and centered with respect to each other. Otherwise, it's not going to give you the best break. And a lot of people ask us, how does this compare to some of the bigger name companies, some of the main machines out there, the main companies. I'm going to say, this is probably as good, if not better. I'm going to say it's better, just because we put a lot more time into everything. We bolt everything together, and everything's removable. If you need to replace anything, you can do so. So it's real well designed. I mean, we could just weld everything shut, we could weld everything together, weld these together, weld the handles on and everything, but, that's really not the best way to do it. So, we take more time to bolt everything together. Now I'm going to show you the perpendicular roll on here. Just stick it in here. Here's your 0 point. You don't want to roll too far past the taper. Just, about, let's say 5-6 inches. Just right on the sweet spot. Over a fourth turn, you see how easy it is to turn this. It turns very freely, no binding at all. You should probably have this strapped down, but I'm just demonstrating it real quickly, so I'm not gonna poke holes in my table or anything for this. You do want to strap it down. It'll make your life a lot easier. If you're rolling a lot of bats, you definitely want to have a sturdy base to roll on. It's about a half turn. Three-quarters of a turn. One full turn. It's real effortless. Just glides along. I really wish you could feel how smooth this is. But you just have to use your imagination, It just glides along. Release it.